So in fact, the descriptive informations is contrast to exploratory is marked by clear statement of the problem, specific hypothesis, detailed information needs. So a descriptive design requires a clear specification of the who, what, when, where, why, and way, the six Ws of the researcher. So the use of descriptive research for the following purpose, major objective is to describe something, usually market characteristics of functions, to describe the characteristics of a certain groups, to determine the proportion of the people who behave in a certain way, and to make some specific predictions to determine the relationship between variables. My dear, we are moving towards longitudinal versus cross-sectional analysis. Sometime we have to do because someone asked you, and our study is a cross-section or longitudinal study. Now this is the million value question which one should be knowing. Actually, cross-sectional study involved drawing a sample of elements from the population of interest. So characteristics of the element or sample numbers are measured only once. This is the main important point, this one. A longitudinal study, on the other hand, involve a panel, which is a fixed sample of element. The elements may be stores, dealers, individuals, or other entities. And in the longitudinal, so one panel may be examined, checked, observed over the time. This is the important. This is what once a time the data would be taken here. Now example might be that we have to see the behavior of the customers. So our study would be for 3 months. So we just would like to see, okay, how weekly customers are coming in week 1, week 2, week 3. So we like to see the behavior of the customers. Now types of descriptive studies descriptive studies, longitudinal, cross-sectional. So under this one, so longitudinal में देखा हमारे continuous panel is there, discontinuous panel, sample survey might be conducted. So in the longitudinal analysis, the study of change over time is called longitudinal analysis. This is the important point again, change over time. Day 1, day 2, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So in this sense, longitudinal studies involve the study of process of change over a period of time. Such trends can also be observed by comparing the results of the surveys that are conducted in the separate year. The aim of this paper is to point out the importance of the conducting longitudinal surveys for a variety of situations and the importance of applying the correct statistical techniques for data obtained from longitudinal surveys like. So this is about the surveys type. There are two types of panel, continuous panel, discontinuous panel. Now the question is what? A fixed sample of respondent who are measured repeatedly over the time with respect to the same variable. मैं आपने अगर 100 कस्टमर को सिलेक्ट कर लिया है तो उन्हीं कस्टमर को आप you are supposed to see and to watch and to observe. Discontinuous, a fixed sample of respondent who are measured repeatedly over time but on variable that change from measurement to measurement like. So cross-sectional measures units from a sample of population at only one point in time. Sample surveys are cross-sectional studies whose samples are drawn in such a way as to be a representative of a specific population. Online survey research is being used to collect data for cross-sectional surveys at a rate of speed. So cross-sectional surveys often provide data that reveal little change from one year to the next. This can be seen especially when we consider figures on unemployment or characteristics of poor households receiving the Samruddhi benefits, implying that the same household remain poor over time. So uh, the then we'll be moving towards sample surveys. As we know, sample survey offer a couple of big advantage of पैनल डिज़ाइन, जिसमें आप मुख्तलिफ सैंपल लेके वो चीज़ों को करते हैं. So this is the all about, ladies and gentlemen, about today's lectures. So I hope so this would be giving you a true